his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Stolen by Collins. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jam. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Young looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Hawks.
So he gets them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Young against Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. For the 3. Here's Gobert. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225 with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Here's Conley following the basket by Trae Young. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. He feeds it to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. Oh! And there's the shot dunk to finish it off.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. All sorts of time. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Stolen by Collins. Hunter dishes to Young. Pass to Hunter. Down low. The kick out to Young. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Utah trailing here. They double team Conley. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 7 points.
This is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. And he banks in the lane. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Conley with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell outside. And Utah another 3.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Gobert.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower, Rudy Gobert, assertive, my goodness.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
O'Neal against Hunter. Driving to the basket. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Now we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. We see more and more players stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Mitchell's shot is good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Young pass to Capella. Hunter with it. He kicks it to Young. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touches it last. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's blocked by Conley. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Ball.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Takes the three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or two past it. Okay, Mike.
Young against Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Young passes to Capella. Gobert with the block. Mitchell outside. Fires for three. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Young passes to Capella. Young outside. Back to Capella. Hunter, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Team foul.
Gobert with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. For three, Mitchell. Rebound by Jang.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over in the corner, Williams. To the inside. Here's Jang. Out to Gallinari. Driving in. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Substitution for you.
Leaps for it. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
5 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gay.
Well, there's length, there's mobility. Gallinari doing a nice one.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 17 points and 2 assists. And that's going to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night. Well, Lou Williams in the open floor is just a bucket, folks.
Gay in the corner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Over in the corner, Reddish. And Reddish Reddish with the slam.
Well, Gorgui Zhang, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
And here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nobody near Gay. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. No good from Gay.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Herder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Clarkson finds Ingles. Whiteside inside. He's against Zhang. Whiteside, good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Williams looking around. Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
So it's Utah now. Clarkson up top. The 3. Got a piece of it. Gallinari against Gay. And it's in there. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Gay is smooth there on the dribble. Excels at slashing through the defense with those tight handles.
And the pass to Zhang.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here is Gallinari. Back to Zhang. And finished off by Zhang.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Oni passes to Gay. Here's Oni. Back to Gay. Right side, Williams. Ingles with the rebound. Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
Yeah, this is the passion we talk about with Gorgui Zhang. Takes the hit, puts it down right in the defender's face.
Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Dishes to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Herder passes to Reddish. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. So for the Hawks.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Conley against Young. Conley the pass to Mitchell. For the lead. Conley's shot is off. Young outside. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one is good. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Conley against Young. Mitchell in the corner. Here's Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit. Tries it from the top of the key, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Mike Conley with the rebound. Utah trailing here. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Young against Conley. And contact. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Young. Back to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. That's 7 points for Bogdanovich. Utah's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Conley the pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. No good on the three. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hunter no good. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
In the game, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Outside Bogdanovich. Passes to Capella. Gobert with the block. And they'll get another chance. Hunter kicks to Collins. And he drives in. Here's Capella.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
The Jazz working the ball around them. Conley surveying the D. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Yes!
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Young outside. Down low. Here's Capella. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Now Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good!
He might be young, but Mitchell...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For great...
Position, locking down the middle. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Lowry with it. Outside Robinson. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Lowry against Conley. The three. And it's Miami with a rebound. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Adebayo.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Now here's Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Bogdanovich, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
To the wing, right side. Lowry drives in. Adebayo. And there it is for him.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Lowry. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Heat now. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Lowry against Conley. Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just bullying his way around the paint.
At the line for the Heat.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Left side Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Heat have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Now Tucker. Defended by Bogdanovich. Adebayo against Gobert. Right side Tucker. Clock at 6. Gobert with the double. The baseline J is on the way. Tucker, no good. Utah trailing here. Will it go? And a nice layup by Mitchell.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Conley against Lowry. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. That free throw good from Lowry.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
Now here's Lowry. And there's the drive. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Conley passes to Mitchell. No good with the triple for Miami. They've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Gobert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Butler, the open look. And there's another one for the Heat.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. The 15-footer. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Miami Heat up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team. And strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
The shot by Butler, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Lowry uses the glass on the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. He's against Tucker. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Ball.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the inside. Stolen by Lowry. To the paint. And Butler the bucket on the assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a play.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Conley against Lowry. From deep, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
A minute 50 left in the first half of this one. Conley against Lowry. And here's Tucker. Inside. Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Morris, he's checked in for Tucker. Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Hayes' shot is good.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Pass to Hero. To the middle. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Whiteside. 52 seconds left in the second period. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Oladipo into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Heat lead by 19.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Clarkson outside. Outside, Ingles. Utah gets it back. Great positioning on the putback.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo outside. Hero on the wing. Kept alive. Another shot. And Oladipo lays it in.
This demonstrates how competitive Oladipo is. Love the energy he provides and how he goes after offensive rebounds.
And here's Clarkson. And so it's Miami out in front.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan, and then...
And that'll about do it as we...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now Oladipo. Shoots over Ingles. Here's Morris. And he drives in. That one is off. Gay with the defensive effort. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 41%. Here's Ingles. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Whiteside's got his second basket.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Pass to Hero. Here's Dedman. Oladipo with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Dedman. The rebound by Whiteside.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Down low. Shoots from the block. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here they come. And Oladipo slams it home.
Well, Oladipo says, I got this. Victor's a great two-way player, showing it off right there.
Pass to Oni from behind the arc. Dives for it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Oladipo. He has 6. Now here's Morris. That's tipped. Hero right side. Pass to Dedman. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The offensive rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Aggressive move by Dedman. Challenge mentality. Draws contact.
And he's good on the second. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson against Hero. Clarkson outside. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Gay. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Miami now. Hero left side. Banked it in off the glass. Hero's got his first points of the game.
You see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Clarkson for 3. Utah gets it back. Pass to Oni. Now Ingles.
In the third. 2 minutes. Miami foul. Markieff Morris. That's his first personal foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Whiteside. It's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential. Others just get it done.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
The quick look, no good that time.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Ingles passes to Gay. Looking to end the drought. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Oladipo outside. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
For Miami, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Oladipo outside. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Oladipo's got 9.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Morris finds Oladipo. so it's Miami with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Conley's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. From deep three-point range, Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And the Heat making a change here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Jimmy Butler comes in for Strus. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. And Mitchell with the slam.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
That's good from Robinson on the assist from Lowry.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Right wing to the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And the layup is good. Bogdanovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Lowry finds Robinson. For 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell knocks it down from distance.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Lowry outside.
Heat foul. Markieff Morris. That's his second personal foul.
Utah's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot from 16. That one rolls around and rims out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Morris passes to Butler. Mitchell against Robinson. Launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Mitchell. Over Robinson. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And for the Heat, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Lowry against Conley. Lowry outside. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Kyle Lowry.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Bogdanovich, no good. 46 seconds left in the fourth. For three, Lowry. To the paint. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Lowry. And the Heat lead by 20.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked by Butler.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
Lowry outside. Shoots. Misses the shot. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
factor for sure. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And it's slammed in by Bridges. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
And here are the Suns now, after the basket by Utah. Paul looking around, 5 to shoot. Looking for Bridges, he gets it there.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Bogdanovich. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Al Paul. At the top of the key, Ayton. Stolen by Mitchell. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Here's Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Mitchell against Paul. Fires from deep. Suns keep it alive. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley for 3. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 4.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Now here's Paul following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Bucket is good. And that's now 6 points for Mikal Bridges.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
To the middle, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Paul, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. 1:06 left here in the opening quarter. This one for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Conley with it, now guarded by Booker. Nice ball movement by Utah. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player. A guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
41 seconds left to play in the first. And there's the feed to Crowder. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jazz trail by 4. Right side, Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Wing shot on the way. Hangs in the air. And Conley lays it in.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Ball finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Booker in the corner. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. And no good in the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we've... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
And here is Conley from outside the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here's Booker. No points in the game yet for him. Ayton trying to break free. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Utah's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Paul with the ball. The kick out to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Tries again. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 5. Ayton kicks to Paul. To the inside. Ayton in the high post. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Ball outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz leading by 7 to the middle. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Booker in the post. Over by Conley. A nice shot by Booker.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. And he lays it straight in. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And the wide open shot from Paul. And he's good on the 3-ball. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 26 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich, a reliable ball handler. Solid at creating for himself with his dribble.
Paul against Conley. There's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6. Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Clarkson. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Pass to Gay. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Now here's Payne following the shot by Rudy Gay. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Payne. Johnson right side. Johnson draws the double. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Oni. Feeds to Whiteside. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, when you have a guy with that kind of size and the skills that come along with it, Whiteside, an excellent option on the interior.
The pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Inside, Kaminsky. Banked in off the glass.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Gay. Clarkson bounce pass. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He's in both. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. The Suns have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Shamet finds Payne. There's the lob to the hoop. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Gay. Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Suns lead by 4.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson outside. Shot to stop the run. Gay inside. Kaminsky's there. And finished off by Gay.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
1:02 left to play here in the third. Now Payne. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Payne. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Oni. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gay left side. And it's blocked. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Phoenix leading by 4. Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. Bridges outside. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Passes it to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
I'd like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Here's Gobert. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Gobert's got 6.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead. They finish off the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovic out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Paul dishes to Booker. Knocked away. Shoots the three. A rebound by the Jazz. Here's Conley. Count the basket.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
And here is Paul. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. Still have the lead. Shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Suns?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
Saric is checked in for Jay Crowder.
Dario Saric.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Gobert can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Down low, here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Out left to the wing. Saric inside. Covered by Conley. Saric, that's good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For three, Mitchell. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Paul against Conley. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Saric. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Assisted by.
Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
What a shot by Saric. Wow. Hard work paying off.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that win, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Conley against Paul. On the wing, Bridges gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Suns lead by 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Paul outside. To the wing right side. Here's Ayton. Now the dish to Saric. Bridges outside. Paul with the ball. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Saric. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Booker the pass to Paul. Bridges for three. No good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the five. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
That one goes in.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Conley against Young. Pass to Hunter. The three. Young misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bogdanovic, no good. Outside Bogdanovic. Collins against Gobert. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Young against Conley. The three from Mitchell. Stolen by Capella. Outside Hunter. Back to Collins. Here's Young. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And Capella gets it to go. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Conley against Young. Takes a three. And Conley with the three.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Conley against Young. From deep. They get it back.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Now here's Gobert. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Collins passes to Young. 6 to shoot. And it's Collins penetrating. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Utah leading. Conley up top. Guarded by Young. The kick out to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Mitchell up top. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Young. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
Outside Conley. The 3 is up. Here's Gobert. And that one's long.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Young from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Utah with the ball. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Young to the inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
From deep, Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. Launches a 3. 5 on the clock. Gobert no good. The Hawks trailing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. That puts him in the lead.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Collins defending. Shoots. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks ahead. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovic from long range. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Young against Conley. And Young, here we go, lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Pass to O'Neal. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3.
If they hope to remain competitive in this one, the efficiency on offense has to improve.
And Young, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Bogdanovic against Mitchell. Inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA?
Well, B.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Tipped. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Young. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Jazz. To the wing on the left. Here's Conley. No good that time. Collins with the defensive effort for Atlanta. They've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Outside Conley, down low. Bogdanovic, that's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Young, pass to Bogdanovic, and here's Hunter. And he throws it down with one
the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the middle. Stolen by Conley. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. And he drops it first.
Well, you think about Rudy Gobert, a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. This guy owns the paint, and he is a force to be reckoned with.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Gay. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Young inside. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Clarkson with the ball. 1 second left. And it's good on the layup.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points. And that's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Kevin Huerter out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the handle of Lou Williams? So comfortable making moves off the dribble.
Clarkson outside. It's blocked.
Oh, love the intensity once you're hitting the boards.
Picked it out of midair. Tipped away. To the inside. Here's Gay. Drops in the layup for 2. Gay's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Huerter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gay picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah trailing here.
Foul. Courtney Dang. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Whiteside. Tightly guarded.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Count the basket. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Here's Honey. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside for Gallinari. Outside Huerter. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Clarkson. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gallinari drives in, and he banks in the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Honey. Williams defending. Pass to Ingles. It's stolen. In transition, here they come. Here's Herter. No good with a layup. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Ingles. Soft touch off the glass. Ingles got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
Pass to Jang. Back to Williams. To the paint. Jang gets the bucket.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Williams. Pass to Reddish. Outside Gallinari. Herter up top. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Gallinari. Over Gay. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Jang gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Now Clarkson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And here is Williams. Inside, stolen by Whiteside. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the shot's good.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Williams against Conley. Williams into the lane. And Conley grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley to tie it up. Second chance shot. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Stolen by Collins. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Gobert with it. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense.
And Young, here we go. Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Capella. Tries again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that's his first personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Mitchell, good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Bogdanovich against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. With the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Young against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Utah with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he gets the bucket.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Outside Young. Up top Capella. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Outside for Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovich is an assured scorer.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Back to Young. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And stolen by Gobert. Conley with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. And this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Here's Young. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless. Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Young from long range, and he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. Oh, it falls!
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Timeout called. The Jazz. They're down by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And so it's Atlanta who scraped by with a win. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian.
Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here's Conley outside. Stolen by Robinson. Here's the break. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got the game going here with the first basket for Miami. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich left side. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Shoots. Yep, it counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
For three, Mitchell. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
And it goes out of bounds. Just touched by Adebayo. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Here he goes. Gobert with the block, and they're able to recover. They get it back outside for Lowry. Adebayo against Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Here's Gobert. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Utah with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
For 3, Mitchell. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Conley against Lowry. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Makes it off the glass. And it's 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Here's Gobert. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
3-pointer, Lowry doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Butler against O'Neal. From deep. Here's Bogdanovich. That one good for 2.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
Outside Lowry. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Conley. Puts up a 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler.
That's how you run the fast break. Lowry is a total pro when it comes to leading it.
from deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more NBA. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guy.
Gobert with the block. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Conley, and he makes good on the layup. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Now the pass to Robinson. From deep. That one, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. Mitchell looking it over. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Good ball movement here by Miami. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Conley against Lowry. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 3-point Heat lead. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Well, Heat leading by 3. Outside Robinson, stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It all started with the steal by Donovan Mitchell. You want to draft guys who can make things happen on both ends of the court.
Lowry drives in. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's O'Neal. The second effort. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler passes to Adebayo. Good. And that's 12 points for Bam Adebayo.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Conley feeling it out. Back to Gobert. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Robinson. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 7 points.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Pass to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open, and with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Mitchell.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Shoots from 12, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And
thank you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Cruz in at the small forward position. Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. That's tipped. Down low. Here's Strus. To the inside. Dedmon passes to Strus. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Clarkson outside, 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
He takes it in. Here's Strus. Here's Morris. That one wide left. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson passes to Gay. Nice D from Oladipo.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Kicks it to Ingles. Dash to Clarkson. Whiteside with it. Edmonds there. Here's Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they recover it. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First
Miami leading by 9. Oladipo taking his time here. Dedmon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dedmon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint. Clarkson
outside. There's the triple. Whiteside finds Gay. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gay's got his first 2 points.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Shot from 12. Up top, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Morris. Dedmon trying to break free. Off on the layup. Jazz trail by 9. Ingles kicks to Whiteside. Stripped away. Oladipo outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they get it back. Morris inside. He's against Gay. Here's Strus. And the Heat, another 3. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Whiteside against Oladipo. Dedmon inside. He has 6. Sweet move.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. A free throw drops for Dedmon. Both good from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Conley for 3. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Up and in on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 6.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. And Adebayo sends it back. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Rudy Gobert. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. Here's Tucker. Over Bogdanovich. Gobert with the block. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Tucker outside for Lowry. Robinson passes to Tucker. Robinson down low. Covered by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Down low. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And here's Conley outside. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
3-pointer, Lowry. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to Conley. Another miss by Utah. The Heat leading by 12. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Robinson. Lowry against Gobert. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Inside, Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And a deep three from Lowry. And they get it back from deep three-point range. The kick outside to Butler. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 16. Conley into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Outside Lowry. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Miami.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Robinson, that's good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson misses. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. And David.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that team. David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for Phoenix, making up the pair up front, it's Šarić and Ayton. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Michael Conley. Paul outside, shot clock at 6. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Šarić.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Conley against Booker. Conley feeling it out. Lets the 3 fly. And stolen by Ayton. And they're running. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing. And Booker's so good at finishing on the break.
Outside Conley. Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Šarić. Paul against Conley. It's stolen by Gobert. To the inside. They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
And Conley drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And here's Booker. Bridges outside to the left side wing. Here's Saric. Got a piece of it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard. Shot blocking. Wow. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. There's the pass to Gobert. Ball's knocked loose, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Saric. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tipped away. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Conley against Booker. Over Conley. No good from Booker. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 5. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. They get the rebound. Gobert kicks it out to Mitchell. Launches a 3. It's stolen by Saric. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Paul outside. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Mitchell after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And the Jazz with possession after the Suns pick up 2. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Booker the pass to Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Conley with it. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gobert's got his first basket.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Booker looking around. Out to the right wing. Paul for three. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 8. There's the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Conley against Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. And we talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Paul against Mitchell. Here's the three. The shot by Paul, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bogdanovich.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Second chance shot. Oh, Ayton in position. Can't hit that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Conley, and he banks in the lane. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Ayton. Saric outside. Paul left side. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Mitchell.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Bridges. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Phoenix had no problems getting going. They had the pieces in place for a nice stretch. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at small forward. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Back to McGee. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Now here's Johnson. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. McGee's shot is off.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Here's Johnson after Jordan Clarkson's bucket.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless for their first 5 attempts.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Smith checked in for the Suns. Takes it inside. Kaminsky finds Payne. Out to Smith. A baseline J. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. And he grew up playing Australian rules football. And Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys will look to attack him one-on-one. But they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Here's Payne. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Fast break. Here we go. Whiteside dishes to Ingles. Passes to Oni. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. Drives to the hoop. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away.
Put those big hands.
Jazz leading by 4.
2 minutes.
Here's Clarkson. Takes it off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, Phoenix shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Johnson in the corner. To the paint. Kaminsky kicks to Smith. Over Whiteside. Smith, no luck. And here's Utah. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Clarkson. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:27 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Shamet.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a 3-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Honey. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Oni. Payne covering. Ingles. The pass to Oni. It's stolen by Smith. And now the Suns a fast break. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gay. No good with the layup. Suns trail by 3. Here's Shamet. Yes, that goes in. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Gay. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne passes to Johnson. Now Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Phoenix. Pass to Whiteside. 2 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists now in this one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz lead by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now, here's Bridges. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Paul for 3. That shot off the mark. The Jazz go the other way with it. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Now, here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Utah leading by 8. Passes it to Gobert. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich against Šarić. Charity stripe shot. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Booker finds Paul. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Nail from 3-point land.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Mitchell. It's tipped and stolen by Booker. One-on-one fast break. Šarić inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Paul against Conley. Paul dishes to Šarić. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Paul. Launches it. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Feeds it to Conley. Inside. Phoenix grabs the miss, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Paul outside. Paul missing again.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Jazz ball.
Mitchell outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's deflected. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Now the pass to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich left side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team ball. Suns trail by 5. 1:02 left in the fourth. Paul with the three. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Ayton kicks to Paul. Over Mitchell. And too long on the shot. It's good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
At the tip, Saric on the follow.
How about the instincts of Dario Saric? Just exceptional at getting those second chance opportunities.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Ball fires from way outside. Missed. And so it's Utah who scraped by. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you.